It's your old buddy Grant. I'm back once again, twice in one day, maybe. I just had to share this with you. It's not ready to go on Reverb Nation yet. Oh, my cat is driving me crazy. I'd like to think he's on the hunt for a mouse, but it's probably hungry or something. I know his litter box isn't dirty because I clean. Well, ow, yeah, because I clean that thing every day. That's right. That's right. I clean it every day. It's just nasty if you don't, if you ask me. So anyway, this is one of two songs that I got back from Jeff Thal. And I have been kind of working on them. I didn't sit. I wasn't. I should have had them done a long time ago. But I just laid down some other guitar stuff, and like I said earlier, I only intended on doing the one guitar track and then another, like a lead track over it, and then bass and vocals, whatever, just for demos. Now these are just demos because I'm not going to be the singer, and I don't have a band, so it's just me. So these aren't all really balanced out well, they're kind of stacked a little bit. And I would love to get this stuff professionally recorded in a real studio. I appreciate all the help everybody's given me so far. But, if I want it to sound like the new Anthrax, I think I'm going to have to go to a professional. You know what I'm saying? And some people are just not professional ever in anything they ever do, so... What can you say? I guess, what makes it professional is when they are making money at it. I'm not making any money at making music, so I'm definitely not a professional. And I suppose if it's going to cost me to make music, to play music, then I'm going to play what I want to play, which is this stuff. Listen to that. This is little old Grant. This is little Grant Winehouse jamming away, doing what he loves to do, which is what music really should be all about, right? It should be about personal expression. I hope that people, when they hear me play, say, "Hey, that's Grant Winehouse." Probably because I sound like crap. But maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe just by the way I play. So anyway, I don't know. That's funny stuff there. Anyway, what else? How you been? How have you been? You doing okay? How's things in your life? You can tell the local Grant. Old Man River, as my kids, Jacob specifically likes to call me. Homer. I think I told you about the story. How forever I thought he was calling me Homer, like Homer, the Old Man River. The OMR stood for Old Man River. I didn't realize that. Although I did have a compliment today, a very nice compliment that I will share with you. I was talking to a young lady at the Plaza Motor Company, and we were discussing just stuff because I had a lot of time to kill. And so, in the course of conversation, discovered that she is like 28, and she thought that I was in my maybe 40s. Thought I might have been in my 30s. I said, "Oh, that's so nice, so nice of her." So it's been a pretty good day. Went and visited with Art, like I said earlier, and had lunch with him at Denny's in Eureka. And Art is a good man. which you got to be really careful with that, because technically there are no good people, right? Even the best of us are still not good. There are none good. None. Not one. Only one. Jesus. He's the only one. Him is the only one. He is the only one. So, but we use that term, that word good, as a good thing, right? So, went and visited with Art. My visit with Art was good, and Art had a lot of interesting things to say. If you're a praying type person, please pray for Art and his adventures. And the guy's like 82 years old, and talking about looking younger. When I saw him today, I was looking at the guy, knowing he was 82, thinking, this guy was like, he might be in his 60s. He certainly gets around really well. He's very, very active. He's a pain in the side to Franklin County, and only where it's rightful. The guy just points out the injustices and things, and really, we should not allow our governmental situations, the people in charge of the government, city government, county government, state government, federal government, no government, should be allowed to subvert and just sidestep the law and be oblivious to it and make their own way. It's not that way. That shouldn't be that way. See, what's caused all that is we have a bunch of career politicians, and we shouldn't have any career politicians. I haven't heard anybody say anything about this because these guys. Oh, there's so many career politicians, and look at how much money these guys make. Talk about a draw on society. A draw on our tax dollars. A 4-year politician, tops. That's it. One term, 4 years. Pick it wherever you want to be. You want to be a mayor? Be a mayor. You want to be an alderman? Be an alderman. You want to be a governor? Be a governor. You want to be the president? Be the president. One time for 4 years. You just come right out of whatever you're doing in your life, and you become that person, and you take on that responsibility, and you get rewarded accordingly. And then when that's done, you don't go off to be some lobbyist, you don't go off to be some kind of, there's going to be no more of that, Jack. No more of that stuff. In my situation. If I was president. Why hasn't Trump used that song, by the way? Extremes, when I'm president? I would. Anyway. So yeah, no more career politicians. No more going out after you're mayor and becoming governor, or becoming, being a senator, and then all of a sudden you're going to be a, president. No. Sorry, that's what the problem is with this country. They have made a career out of politics, and it was never meant to be that way. We really created a monster, and the monster has to be killed. And you know what? I don't think that monster's going to lay his head down on the altar. Right? Or not the altar, on the chopping block. Certainly not on the altar. I wish it would lay his head down on the altar, because what the problem is people don't have Jesus in their heart. Most of these people are satanic. And that's just the fact of the matter. Honestly, if you're not a Christian and you aren't indwelt with the Holy Spirit, technically you are anti-Christian, and therefore you are on the opposite team. Which is why, when you're not a Christian, the devil really doesn't mess with you, because you're already on his side. It's after you become a Christian and then you become effective in your witness and you become a pain in his side, then he starts throwing darts at you. But God's protected us through all these things because he has overcame the world. And as I was telling Art earlier today, I was talking to a young lady, a friend of mine, who I hold in very high regard. In doctrine and what you believe and where you get your information is so vitally important. I can't even stress it, because what we have today, I think, is we have a lot of weak Christians because they're believing stuff that they have no business believing. You got people believing that you can say things and have an attitude about things and it'll affect you. Well, of course, those things will affect you to some degree, but I'm saying name it, claim it, that kind of thing. You're sick because you don't, you said, I feel like crap today. Oh, don't say that, Or, man, I'm broke as a joke. Oh, don't say that. You're talking, a curse on yourself or whatever. I don't believe that stuff, and this person does, and God bless her heart, but I don't think it's right, because here's why. If everything was going to be hunky-dory for us believers, would we really be looking for the return of Christ? Would we really yearning for that? Would we really looking forward to it? In this world you'll have tribulation, he said. But be of good cheer, because he has overcome the world. So in this world we're going to have tribulation, we're going to have trouble. Because now, we're no longer, like I said earlier, when you're part of the devil's plan, you're swimming downstream with the rest of the fools. The minute you become a Christian, turn around, get going the other way, and all of a sudden it's a whole lot harder, because you're now swimming against the current of the mainstream current. Whoa, all these river things, analogies. Anyway, just want to share that with you. Really, that's why I'm doing this. I don't have any bass on there or any vocals, obviously. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave these guitars on there. The drums are bad. It's like four of the old Zoidberger songs now. Alright. Well, I'm waiting on my buddy Roberto to come over. And then I think me and the wife are going to go to Din Din. Y'all be cool. Love yous.